rhythm. Bass drops deep, the beat bounces high. Afro beat meets house reggae too. Deep bass pumps making my heart sing glue. I'm spinning round under the neon lights, dancing wild through the night. Feel the groove, let go and shout. In this ride, we're never about. I'm CARNY'S ride, feeling the rhythm. Bass drops deep, the beat bounces high. Together we dance in this electrifying ride. Afrobeat, house, reggae, deep bass aside. Through the crowd, I see your smile. Together we shine, no need for a while. This moment's ours, let's embrace. In this ride, we'll find our place. I'm CARNY'S ride, feeling the rhythm. Bass drops deep, the beat bounces high. Feel the vibe, let the music fly. In this ride, we're truly free. I'm spinning round under the neon lights, dancing wild through the night. See why my doorship raised with the hill lies water. Ocean, big ground, rock by border. Getting out of your heads, getting little bit of waste off. Do good, man, nigga, get it a game call. Don't want drug with the world, get a gay car. A lot of cloud boys in your 4 city Cape car.
What up, what up? How you doing, Candy? Shadow? Thank you for tuning in. Don't forget to hit that like. Now let's get back to my news.
So much can change, and the world can change, and breaking news happens, and we evolve with it. And so it looks like senators will have a classified briefing on next steps on Iran next week, so stay tuned for that. In the meantime, we're going to focus our efforts right now. Let's move from Capitol Hill, gorgeous live now look there in Washington after the nation's capital got quite the downpour. It looks like the sun's coming up. Let's focus our efforts, though, on the Middle East. We have live pictures there still yet again.
So this was
It's going good.
around 6 p.m.
How you doing?
yesterday. So this was a little over 12 hours ago, 14 hours ago. Yep.
And also in Jerusalem. And the question
But
now...
it makes sense. I have to be able to play this for you guys to catch you guys up. And there was, a speech
Sounds good,
done
Motorbaum.
from
You be safe. Keep your
Netanyahu.
upside down.
I guess he speaks on the conflict as it's going on. So we have it all in here, consolidated to an extent. But we do have to play this in order to catch up with what's happening live now.
Is what will President Trump do? What will he decide about whether or not the United States will strike targets inside Iran to help Israel's efforts there? Fox News correspondent Rebecca Castor has more on that very question. Let's listen.
You're not kidding, Slim. That's what he's doing.
More airstrikes overnight and into this morning as Israel continues its mission to wipe out Iran's nuclear program.
Israel is doing what the entire world said.
Exactly, by the way, Charles. You do need a B-2, and the B-2 carries 2 at the same time. But yeah, anyways, let me go ahead and bring it back. It's the only big-ass plane aircraft that can actually deal with it, and it has to be dropped out of American asset.
Continues its mission to wipe out Iran's nuclear program.
Israel is doing what the entire world said they would do. They would stop Iran from having this weapon.
But to finish the job, the Israelis might need help from the United States. One of Iran's key nuclear facilities is buried deep inside a mountain, and Israel doesn't have the firepower needed to destroy it. But the U.S. could use its B-2.
That's it right there. That's the B-2. Shit. That's a motherfucking plane if I've ever seen one. Now, remember that each one of those bunker bombs are 30,000 pounds each. Each one of them are 30,000 pounds, bro. That's a lot of weight to be flying. Like, could you imagine, like, getting on there and they're like, you can't bring your luggage here. You're going to have to pay an extra $100 for your, extra 25 pounds of luggage. Meanwhile, we're lofting in 30,000-pound bombs and shit. No problem.
In bunker buster bombs to take it out.
You don't know. I may do it. I may not do it. I mean, nobody knows what I'm going to do.
President Trump has 2 words for Iran: unconditional surrender.
That means I've had it.
But Iran's supreme leader says that's not going to happen and warns the U.S. entering into this war is 100% to its own detriment. The damage it will suffer will be far greater than any harm that Iran may encounter. On Capitol Hill, Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth would not comment on any potential U.S. action. My question for
Yo,
you.
Blackout over there on the freaking Twitch side of things. Good to see you, man. Hopefully you're doing well this morning.
Is whether you have been asked actively to provide options for the president regarding a strike in the Middle East.
If I had or I had not, I wouldn't disclose that in this forum, Senator.
The U.S. Embassy in Jerusalem is now working on evacuation flights and cruise ship departures for Americans who need help leaving Israel. In Washington, Rebecca Castor, Fox News.
Yeah, Americans are like, fuck this.
Rebecca,
I'm
thanks so
getting the
much.
fuck out.
In the meantime, we did get an update on social media from Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu on day 6.
You know, it's kind of weird. It's kind of weird. Like, I guess my mindset is just so much fucking different than the average or something. But it's funny because I've said this on the show a couple of times. I definitely am interested in wanting to go to Israel to say that I visited. You know, I speak on it so much that I should actually be there and experience it myself. But nonetheless, it's so funny how when conflict like this is going on, people are like, get me the fuck out. Meanwhile, when this kind of shit is going down, I'm like, how can I get there quicker? Like, I want to get there right now. I want to be a part of the fucking craziness. I want to be there, you know? And I think that's a sick, demented, fucked up thing I got. You know what I mean? Like, I'm like, I guess I'll just start recording everything, you know? But obviously, the Israeli government and the IDF is not going to allow you to just start recording everything you want over there. It's just the way it is. A lot of countries are that way.
Of Operation Rising Lion. Let's listen.
Here goes. Oh, it's going to be translated down here with captions. We began this campaign in order to remove 2 existential threats to the state of Israel: the nuclear threat and the ballistic missile threat. We are advancing step by step to remove these threats. We control the skies over Tehran. We are striking the Ayatollah's regime with great force. We are attacking nuclear installations, missiles, command centers, and the symbols of the regime. I must tell you that I speak with the world leaders, and they are very impressed by our determination and the achievements of our forces. I think that's what it said. They are also greatly impressed by you, citizens of Israel, by your strong spirit and by your steadfast, and I must say, we are sustaining many losses, painful losses. But we see that the home front is strong. The people are strong, and the state of Israel is stronger than ever. I've directed the government ministries to assist all those who have been harmed. At the same time, the intense fighting in the Gaza Strip is continuing. We are committed to achieving the 2 tasks: defeating Hamas and returning all of our hostages, living and deceased. We will not relent. To my regret, in recent days as well, heroic soldiers have fallen. I share in the family sorrow. We send condolences on behalf of the government and the entire nation. We embrace them. We will continue until we bring them all and until Hamas is finally defeated. I would like to thank President Trump, a great friend of the state of Israel. I thank him for standing alongside us, and I thank him for the support of the U.S. in assisting in defending the skies over last night. We speak frequently, including last night. We had a very warm conversation. I thank President Trump for his backing. Citizens of Israel, together we will fight, and with God's help, together we will win. Why didn't they put the O right there? Why did they like as if God is a bad word? And with G dash blank D's, that's crazy. And with God's help, together we will win. That's it. All right, so let me go ahead and bring back the volume.
There was a message from the Israeli leader, Benjamin Netanyahu, just today, highlighting the phone call he had with President Trump just yesterday.
What's up, Straight?
And we know President Trump grappling with this question on whether or not to use U.S. assets to strike inside Iran, particularly and specifically on this nuclear site known as the Fordo site. In the meantime, let's talk about all of this with national security analyst and expert in retired Marine intelligence.
What's up, Glare 1%er, my man? Good to see you, by the way.
Officer Hal Kemper. He joins me. Hal, good to see you here.
And Brother Lee.
You and I have not spoken since Thursday, before the initial attack, before Israel launched the preemptive strikes. And boy, has a lot happened since. So it's good to see you. Our viewers know you. You're a familiar face to them, and your insight is invaluable. So I want to start with this. Let's go into this piece, this scoop by our friends and colleagues there at the Wall Street Journal, including reporter Lara Seligman and Alex Ward. They report this, Hal. President Trump told senior aides late Tuesday that he approved of attack plans for Iran, but was holding off on giving the final order to see if Tehran would abandon its nuclear program. That's according to 3 people familiar with the deliberations. So he met with the National Security Council today.
Are you talking about when it hits underground, when it hits the ground and then it buries underground? Is that what you were talking about with the bunker bomb? It dives down about 200 feet, even through a reinforced concrete, which is insane.
Yet again, a second time in a row in the Situation Room. That was this afternoon.
Christopher Collins.
What is the president grappling with? Because it seems like, according to the Wall Street Journal, he has made up his mind about this. He just needs to give the okay and to say when. He's still waiting for Iran to come crawling back to the
Brother Papa, good morning to you as
table.
well.
The Ayatollah today didn't seem like that was going to happen here. So help us make sense of the president's thinking right now. According to the Wall Street Journal, he's made up his mind, but he's still giving Iran the off-ramp. Why?
Well, Andrew, I would say historically that's what presidents have done, particularly in the Middle East. And I have literally been on the ground in the Middle East while this is all going on. There's always the option of them coming up with some sort of diplomatic
Hardwire 1%er as well.
solution. In this case, if the Ayatollah was to come back, if Iran was to come back, say, okay, we're going to open up all of our sites to the IAEA. We're going to dismantle all of our nuclear capability, anything that we can do for enrichment. Although at this point, there might be some requirements on what they do with ballistic missiles as well. That's an off-ramp. And certainly you have to back that up with force. There's now, 2 carrier task forces that are sitting, near Iran, Gulf of Aden area, if you will, in that general area around there. But you also have another carrier task force coming into the Eastern Mediterranean, which provides a tremendous amount of firepower. Reports of about 30 aerial refuelers that were flown over there to support our aircraft or potentially support Israeli aircraft in terms of long-term strikes. And then there's B-2 bombers and maybe B-52 bombers in Diego Garcia. All of this is a way of saying it is being backed up with force. So the option is on the table of doing that, using that unique capability we have with those MOP, massive ordnance penetrator bombs. They could actually go in there with B-2 bombers and do that deep penetration bombing of those underground facilities in that mountain. All of this,
you get some deep penetration. Just had to say it.
This is on the table, but all of this is being played out with the off-ramp of a very serious negotiation. And as you can see, certainly with Khomeini and his regime, they have to really understand the sort of Damocles is hanging right over their heads before they'll move. And that's not untypical of other situations we've had in the Middle East. And, I've been involved with a couple of wars out there. So, yeah, I mean, that's kind of how it rolls out.
So still looking at our live picture there over the skies of Tel Aviv tonight, Trump said this, Hal.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Hardwire is those bunker bombs are 30,000 pounds, and the B-2 carries 2 of them. And that's 60,000 pounds of explosive, man. That's insane.
He do it. I may not do it. He also said the Iranians proposed to come for talks to the White House. That would be quite something. And I want to put this up. This is from Lucas Tomlinson. According to the IDF, 60 fighter jets completed a series of strikes in Tehran in recent hours. 20 nuclear weapons development sites and missile production sites were targeted. That was from about 40 minutes ago. So I have to ask you this, Hal, back out live to Tel Aviv. How cowed is Iran right now? How diminished are they? Because the comments from the Ayatollah today indicate there's some fight left in them. Now, would that change if the U.S. were to get involved? I mean, the Ayatollah rejected U.S. calls for surrender in the face of these strikes.
I'm with you,
Trump
Bill.
Wants an unconditional surrender. He has tweeted that and posted about that multiple times. So the Ayatollah isn't budging. Why? What more does he have up his sleeve, if at all?
He has a lot of ballistic missiles up his sleeves. Now, about half of at least as far as I know, about half of the launchers have been destroyed. Actually, probably.
Now, his ballistic missile program over there in Iran, I've heard anyways, it's like one of the best around the world. Ballistic missiles and hypersonic missile programs. They have it done. They've got thousands of missiles. I mean, thousands upon thousands. So, anyways.
More than half. So there's serious attrition on that. Now, when you get down to the southern part of Iran, furthest away from Israel.
Come on, man. We got all you guys up in here. We got 23 likes. We got to do a nice little halt to the show. Hold the show hostage, you know, pull a little Hamas move on you guys. Make sure you guys hit that like button. Make sure. Like an analyst, anybody that's like into politics like that, I will. And then there's times that like, okay, so my morning show is presenting the news. You know what I mean? Now that doesn't mean that I don't have evening shows where I have had panels before and had people come on, or special events like Christmas or Thanksgiving, stuff like that. I have people that come on to the show all the time just to hang out. So anyways, back to this.
There's inventories of ballistic missiles and launchers down there that is tougher for Israel to basically strike because it's so far away. It's just a longer mission. It requires aerial refueling. It requires a lot of things.
Frank?
So that's tough. That's one, of course, that would be wide open to carrier groups doing carrier air strikes. If the U.S. was to enter it, they could actually go in there and cause serious attrition. One thing you have to understand, though, is, and I should say everybody has to understand, is that you can't put a whole lot into some of the rhetoric that comes out of Tehran. Like I said, my history going back to the Middle East goes back 35 years, if you will. You know, I've seen this sort of thing where, you know, if you remember Baghdad Bob, he was sitting here talking about, you know, the Americans are going to be destroyed and stuff, literally as our tanks are driving outside the where he's holding the news conference, you know. So some of the rhetoric can be a little embellished, shall we say, you know, very confrontational. But the reality on the ground is they can't do anything. That's some of the mindset, some of the psychology that they're having to deal with, is they have to make it very clear there's just nowhere to go. And I think that's what we're doing.
I was going to ask, there's this term in foreign policy and diplomacy known as strategic ambiguity. And the I may do it, I may not do it seems to, you know, fit that to a T here. It seems like the president is trying to, you know, yes, get Iran to concede wholly, or at least bring them back to the table here. But he's trying to keep them on their toes. That's just kind of my assessment. I think you would agree with that. I only ask about what's going on in Iran right now. It was confirmed today that
Yo, brother, so loud up in the building. Shit. Good morning, my man. Hopefully you're enjoying your Thursday so far.
Confirmed this, that the satellite transmission of one of the state media companies, the Islamic Republic of Iran Broadcasting Group, was temporarily hacked. While it was hacked, a message reportedly played encouraging Iranians.
Yes, and I did see that, to basically revolt and go for that regime change. And I heard a pro-Israeli hacking group was the they took accountability for this. Now, I don't know what that means. What a pro, like, yeah, obviously they're biased towards, you know, Israel, of course, but I don't know where from. I don't know if it came from the United States, they act over here, or if it came from Israel. I have no idea, and I wish I did know. But anyways, let me go ahead and back it up a little bit, because he's asking a actually really good question here.
The group was temporarily hacked. While it was hacked, a message reportedly played encouraging Iranians to pour out into the streets. Also, we heard that there was some type of major cyber attack on the Iranian central bank that for some time froze all assets in the bank there. So you're seeing some real sticking points within the regime itself, kind of trickling down to the Iranian rank and file. Is that going to give way to anything, do you think?
Well, what it is it's a psychological operation, and it's also dealing with economic and social cohesion. It's basically removing a number of pillars in society that the regime counts upon to try and create this idea that they're somehow able to do this. One of the things is, you take away the finances, all right? If you can, and the problem is, you know, with those types of attacks where you hack a media outlet, that there's quick corrective action that they can put in place to stop that. But you pick your time and place where you want to use those.
Not necessarily, homie. Not necessarily. Motherfuckers get hacked and they're not ready for that shit. Yeah, it takes a minute until you get your back control. You know, yeah, they're going to be able to play what they wanted to play over there in Iran.
Tools. And the other thing, which is probably a bigger psychological element, is that Israel has air superiority over all of Iran. But actually, with the exception of very low-lying, if there's except flights close to the ground, where they could potentially come under direct fire of automatic weapons or something like that, really, Israel is kind of achieving almost air supremacy. And which means
they already have air supremacy. They are the kings out there right now. So let me go ahead and bring up a tweet here because they're presenting two different tweets. So I want to go ahead and hear why they're bringing it up.
Axios has some new reporting on this very subject here. They report this, that Trump has been pressing aides about the certainty of whether dropping bunker busters will actually destroy Iran's most heavily fortified nuclear facility. They report these doubts are one reason Trump was still questioning whether to move forward with the strike.
Up, Jack?
You mentioned that they penetrate the ground. How far into the ground? How deep does it go?
Well, it depends on how the fuse is set.
Okay.
I will tell you the exact characteristics of it, I think, are classified, but it goes pretty deep. Now, they have assessed that it could hit that facility, but that's actually the right question. President Trump has asked the right question. There has been some doubt, would it be enough? How many would have to be delivered? It could really destroy that. And of course, they're also probably looking very carefully at the intelligence. I don't know how much we know about those deep underground cavities, the bunkers themselves. That's really where you're kind of, that's where you're making your.
Well, I would assume that one being dropped, this is what has been stated in the media, that, when they drop a bunker buster, they don't just drop one, they drop two. It penetrates 200 feet, even past a reinforced concrete. And then they fly over again and drop another, boom, boom. You just send two off. And it's pretty radical. Anyways, let's go ahead and switch this on over now. So Americans evacuate from Israel amid escalation tensions. And this came out 12 hours ago. And then we have, luckily, we're done decent on time. So we have that regarding the evacuation aspect. Then we have actual video footage. It's about 3.5 minutes of Iran launches missile barrage on main Israeli hospital. We actually have the footage of that. And then we have Netanyahu. I guess he is visiting the sites of the latest missile attack, missile strike over there in the at the Tel Aviv hospital or whatever. I think it's in Tel Aviv, but nonetheless, we have him speaking on Iran. Quote, "We will destroy nuclear facilities." So we have a lot to go ahead and get through. Let me go ahead and bring this up for you guys. 3, 2, 1, bam. All right, here we go.
All right, welcome back in Alive Now. I'm Austin Westfall. We continue to look at some of the damage seen in cities around Israel. The United States is working to evacuate U.S. citizens wishing to leave Israel by arranging flights and cruise ship departures.
Sport Brand?
According to U.S. Ambassador Mike Huckabee, he posted it on X earlier today. Fears are mounting of further military escalation between Iran and Israel, and a government plane evacuated a number of diplomats and family members who had asked to leave the country on Wednesday. But the U.S. government, they're not the only entity focused on evacuating Americans.
And that was in Israel. Those images that you just saw right there, I mean, it's pretty fucked up right now. Look at this shit. This is in Israel. This is Israel imagery right here.
Here today. Fears are mounting of further military escalation between Iran and Israel, and a government plane evacuated a number of diplomats and family members who had asked to leave the country on Wednesday. But the U.S. government, they're not the only entity focused on evacuating Americans. Project Dynamo, a nonprofit, is working on it too. They have boots on the ground.
Make sure you guys hit that likes, man. We got to get them likes up. So I very much appreciate your guys' laborious work hitting that like button, man. All right.
In Israel, Jordan, and the island of Cyprus, James Judge is with Project Dynamo. He's in Cyprus. The team has been there for several days. You've been there for about a day yourself. What do people need to know about your efforts out there?
Oh, first of all,
hey,
thank you so much for having me on.
Good morning, my man.
Project Dynamo's efforts are the same whether we're dealing with Israel or whether we're dealing with Haiti or Afghanistan, Ukraine. When Americans are in harm's way and they need to get out of that place, whether it's a natural disaster or a war zone, our mission and purpose is to get Americans out of those dangerous situations. So people go to the website, they go to projectdynamo.net, and they fill out an evacuation request form. And if we have the resources, we're coming to get them. In this case, we started talking last Friday about.
And I have video footage of that, and I even post a lot of that video footage of Tehran, and both on both sides, on the Israeli side and Iran side. I show both sides. You know what I mean? So I definitely show off how brutal it's been on the Iran side too.
Figuring out logistical plans with the airspace being closed in Israel, how we were going to get people out effectively. And
I know.
One of the ways that we looked at doing that was ground crossings into neighboring countries.
This is my morning.
We have been successful at doing that. So far, We've had about 100 people out so far with more buses rolling today. Each day we're doing a couple buses and we're getting more and more people out. We've gotten in hundreds of requests. The more that the media covers this story, the more people find out about Project Dynamo and the more requests are coming in. So if you know someone who needs to get out, please give them our information, let them know projectdynamo.net. And they just need to fill out an evacuation.
Gee, maybe that is true, Slim. Maybe that is true. You know what? Fuck it, I got you.
Maybe you need to donate some freaking money. Donate. Maybe you need to donate some freaking money. Maybe you need to donate some freaking money. Donate. Maybe you need to donate some freaking money. Donate some freaking.
Thanks, Mike, for the reminder.
If he gets taken out. Holy shit, dude. That's crazy. We got Mike as well. Good morning to you, kind sir. Hopefully you're doing fantastic. Saying good morning. With technology today, do our civilians really need to be in areas like this to conduct business? No, it's definitely not necessary. I think it's smart to do so because that's often used as a very good debate tactic. Is like, oh, well, you haven't fucking actually been there, so you can't speak about it. You know, maybe you should go experience it yourself. Now, the truth is, I've traveled many countries, and I've been to places that most Americans would not. So I definitely have a different perspective. But when you're actually there, you can definitely feel the difference there, you know. But I just want to do it for myself. That's it, you know. Anyways, back to the
request form, and help will be on the way.
So we know Americans are definitely going to be start evacuating the Middle East as these tensions arise. I think that we know and understand this aspect. So I don't think we need to dive any further into that. What we're going to do now is we're going to move into Iran, a video image. I guess it was one of the live video images over there in Tel Aviv. Iran launches missile barrage on main Israeli hospital. So I have that for us here. Let me go ahead and present this live for us. Boom. All right.
Following breaking news this Thursday morning, learning that Iranian strikes hit a main hospital in southern Israel. There is audio that I want to play out before we get into the latest details.
I hate that sound. Sounds just like our tornado alarms too.
Let's refresh.
So with that video, you could hear the sirens as the strikes were happening.
Look at that shit.
You continue to watch the video as I explained the latest from the Associated Press. They report an Iranian missile slammed into the main hospital in southern Israel early this Thursday, causing extensive damage, but no serious injuries. This according.
Wait, where's North Korea firing missiles at? Where are they firing at?
To the medical facility. Israeli media airing footage that you're seeing here on your screen of blown out windows and heavy black smoke. Other missiles hit a high-rise building and several other residential buildings in at least 2 sites near Tel Aviv. At least 40 people were wounded in the attacks, according to Israel's rescue service. Israel, meanwhile, carrying out strikes of their own on Iran's Arak heavy water reactor in its latest attack on the country's sprawling nuclear program. This on the 7th day of a conflict that began with a surprise wave of Israeli airstrikes targeting.
Hey, what's up, Beezer? Good morning, kind sir. Hopefully you're enjoying your morning.
Military sites. This coming from senior officers and nuclear scientists. We are getting a live look in Israel on this Thursday morning. I want to transition to show you the aftermath as the Iranian strikes hit a main hospital in southern Israel. We're also getting the very latest from Israeli Defense Forces this morning. Transitioning your screen, they put this out on X early this Thursday saying, quote, raw footage, this hospital was one of Iran's targets this morning. Take a listen to the audio.
Whoa, look at this shit. This is from inside of the hospital right here. I don't hear any audio. There it is. Wow, that's loud.
אימא'לה, מה קורה בסורוקה? טירוף מוחלט. הכל שבור. זה לא אמיתי מה קורה פה.
That's a lot of damage. I don't know.
So you could hear the chaos.
I don't know how many were confirmed hurt, injured, killed. I have no idea the numbers right now.
Inside of the hospital. Again, that from Israeli Defense Forces this Thursday morning as they report the hospital on your screen, one of Iran's targets this morning. And then again, as we mentioned, several residential buildings were impacted as well. You're seeing that on your screen happening near Tel Aviv. Here at 501 on the East Coast, giving you a live look in central Israel, Tel Aviv on your screen as we continue to follow this.
And of course, that's what we're doing as well, that we're continuing to follow the story as always. And Charles says back what I missed. Oh, yeah, just, whole barrage of 20 missiles, and actually penetrating through the Iron Dome and then hitting a hospital and some buildings, some apartment buildings and stuff like that. Anyways, let me go ahead and bring up our last story for the morning, man. We've got it right here. Let's go ahead and bring it up. Israeli Prime Minister Netanyahu on Iran.
Okay, we have a question in English, CNN.
What did you say to President Trump as he tries to make up his mind about whether to come in and support Israel, particularly at a time when we read that you have rationed some of your defensive missiles because it's so intense?
No kidding, Steve.
President Trump will do what's best for America. I trust his judgment. He's a tremendous friend, a tremendous world leader, a tremendous friend of Israel and the Jewish people. And we will do what we have to do, and we are doing it. We are committed to destroying the nuclear threat, the threat of a nuclear annihilation against Israel. We're able to do it. And we, of course, will make our own determination. But I have to say that the partnership with the United States, the partnership with President Trump, with whom I speak to almost every day, is incredible. I think his resolve, his
guaranteed every time that Trump goes into that situation room, they've got Netanyahu up on the main screen and everything. Guaranteed almost every day.
Determination and his clarity when he says Iran cannot have a nuclear weapon. And for that to take place, Iran cannot enrich uranium. It's as simple as that. He gave them the chance to do it through negotiations.
Absolutely. He wants to pull us into this. Absolutely, Big Red. That's his goal.
You don't string along Donald Trump. He knows the game. And I think that we're both committed to making sure that Iran will not have a nuclear weapon, and they won't.
In your heart of hearts, is the United States going to come on board and help you with these strikes?
That's a decision for the president to make, but I can tell you that they're already helping a lot because they're participating in the protection of the skies over Israel and its cities with THAAD missile batteries that are in Israel, with Aegis ships that are on the shore of Israel, with their pilots that are fighting alongside our pilots to knock out drones. I think it's a remarkable cooperation.
When you see this hospital, what can you tell?
What's up, Pablo?
You see this kind of.
Good morning.
I think it says everything about Israel and about Iran. Israel is fighting to remove the nuclear and missile threat aimed at our annihilation. We're targeting military sites. We're targeting nuclear sites. We're targeting missile sites. They're targeting a hospital. In this hospital, there are patients who are immobile. They can't even move. Right next to it is a children's ward, a baby's ward, infants. They target it. They can give this nonsense that they're targeting military sites. What military sites? I know all the military sites in Israel. There isn't a military site here for miles and miles around.
Right.
They're targeting civilians because they're a criminal regime. They're the arch terrorists of the world. They want to have nuclear terrorism, which will put the entire world under nuclear blackmail, and they would use these weapons. That's what the Ayatollah Khamenei says that he would do. He would use these weapons to wipe Israel off the map. Well, he's not going to. We're not going to let him. And we're in the process of achieving a tremendous victory. And our victory is aimed at those two goals. People ask me, are we targeting the downfall of the regime? That may be a result, but it's up to the Iranian people to rise for their freedom. Freedom is never cheap. It's never free. Freedom requires these subjugated people to rise up, and it's up to them. But we may create conditions that will help them do it. Our goal is twofold: nuclear, ballistic missile. We're going to remove that. We are in the process of removing this threat.
Shit, he said it right. Freedom ain't free. That's damn straight, dude. So listen, ladies and gentlemen, as you guys know, we have pushed the Diamond Effect from last night to tonight. So we have the Diamond Effect with Archbishop and Aaron Olinger tonight at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. But if I don't see you guys there tonight, we will definitely be back tomorrow morning for more of the world's madness, right? We always are. But I can't thank each and every single one of you guys enough, because it's because of you guys that we're able to do this freaking show. So you guys made the dream come true, sincerely. Very appreciative. You know what I mean? So listen, ladies and gentlemen, stick around. We're going to be rating our buddy Black Dragon, so stick around for that as well. Make sure you guys hit that like button on the way out. Always appreciate that. And until later on tonight, much love, honor, respect, everybody, and God bless everyone.
From the depths of darkness, a voice emerges, a host with a fire burning in his soul. With a heart, steel, and a spirit unbroken, he rides on two wheels, ready to claim his throne.
Yeah, I know. I mean, we've been dealing with it since, the war has been going on there forever, man. It's always been a holy war. You know how it is. And that's right. Nobody wants a nuclear winter. Yeah. So it looks like, let's see what Black Dragon's got going on.
So how can you say anything?
Because he's reaching out for rah-rahs.
Yeah.
He wants someone to rah-rah with him. He wants you to rah-rah. He's a cop. Get him. He's a pedophile. Get him. They're dope dealers and rapists. Get them.
So
and that works for people who won't look another inch deep. All they need to do is hear the rah-rah shit.
So if I showed you this, what would y'all think?
That's
on my keychain.
It's a Texas police officer shield.
Now if I go closer, what does it say? Hold on a second.
Oh, crisis response team. Chaplain. You're still a cop. You're a cop. Oh, you know what? You just messed up. You just effed up.
That's a chaplain's first responder badge.
Kearney,
so that we can get behind the red line when there's a tragic accident. The first responder. See, so people will
you grab on because you're going to be on the show tomorrow. He wasn't attacking you, but now that you showed that badge, that's it.
Oh, yeah.
You rat.
You
rat bastard.
You can have things and people can pick up on things because that's what they want to pick up on. I mean, no matter if it's this guy or somebody else. And just because somebody is, I just found out a lady that I followed on Facebook and everything. She just retired out of the police force for 20 some odd years. I've been seeing her riding all over the place. Never even thought, didn't even know she was a sheriff. But then again, I met her as a biker, did not know she was a police officer. Now, so does that mean I'm a rat because I knew somebody?
According to this guy, Lavish, if you date a meter maid, is that taking the law in your own hands? It absolutely is.
That is bad.
It's taking the law right in your hands. He's part of the Twin Outlaws. That's funny. That's funny, Chris. So I just when I look at this guy and the rah-rah stuff he's done, and Look, this guy sent me some paperwork, and he was mad at me. You won't cover the fact that I beat a pedophile's ass and burned his face. Hey, this guy sent me video, or not video, but pictures of a guy's face that he burned. And he sent me the report of him burning this guy's face. And he called the guy a pedophile. And the funny thing about it is that guy's record does not show him ever being arrested for being a pedophile. It's not in his record. So what the hell are you talking about? And so I keep finding that everything he's talking about does not add up to what's in his mind.
Right.
He said he was a GD. I checked up on it. GDs don't know his ass. So are you a certified GD? Nothing. Nothing sound, but his rhetoric is getting increasingly unstable and increasingly more threatening, and that, you know, that's what the guy's on, you know. And a lot of times people will say stuff and not say it. Just remember, I tried this the good way. The fuck does that mean? You know, well, everybody knows what it means. Who is Black Dragon talking about? I'm not going to say that guy's name because I don't want to give him any. People that have seen him know exactly who he is. But he is absolutely dangerous. He burned a man's face. That absolutely happened. He sent me the arrest record. He was arrested for burning.
He got arrested.
Yeah, he sent me. I saw that. He did burn a man.
All right. Some crazy stuff going on everywhere. Let's see. And kind of want French toast. I threw some shorts out there. What was it? Yesterday? Yeah.
This is a message to all the haters out there. If you don't like what I do, but you watch everything I'm doing, you're still a fan. This is a message to all the haters out there. If you don't like what I do.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Looks like Jess is still on. Let's see. She's still.
Like they're reaching out for help. Help me.
Yes,
but
it's
it doesn't usually start there, right?
help.
Like, it doesn't usually start like in all the public places. Like they usually probably start doing it in areas where people don't see, and then it escalates from there.
Yeah, that's people where it becomes an addiction. That's and it, yeah,
and it becomes there's two parts of that, where the cutting itself is an addiction, and also the attention they get from the cutting becomes an addiction too.
Yeah, but I mean that addiction doesn't last, right? Because a lot of people, once you have those scars, like that's like something that's really
yes, women
really
usually
problematic
tend
for
to
your life. Yeah.
Get out of that phase. It's usually a phase that women go through. Yes, that's correct. That's what I mean. It's temporary for women generally.
Yeah, but I'd also say, like, when it comes to like cutting and stuff like this and other like forms of
Wow. I don't know what's going on over there.
He did an ultrasound just to get some more money out of me, but but then the lady come in to check me in. So they ask you the normal questions: your name.
What's up, Smitty? I see you're back. What's going on, sister? Zip tie. How you doing? Are you at home, Mike? I mean, you could chill out with it up on panel 2. Same with you, Zip tie. Just let me know. I'll send you the link. How you doing, Dragon Classy? How's it going today? Oh yeah. Just got up a while ago. Did a show with Motorbomb, Sick Bastard, and them. Our morning coffee show. And now just doing this show. So we were watching Mike Ball like normal, and then he jumped into Black Dragon's show. So yes, please hit that thumbs up. But yeah, just getting ready, start moving around, kind of contemplating. Let's see, it's 10 o'clock. Do I go buy a breakfast burrito or do I make some French toast? You want to jump on panel? All right, let's see. Okay. Text. Oh, fucking. Where these gnats come from? Look like gnats, not fruit flies. There you go, Mikey. Sent you the link on Messenger. So don't forget to back out. That way you don't get the whatchamacallit, feedback and all that. Yeah. I don't want to hear it. Yesterday, I didn't even go out. So I just chilled, and my nieces were bothering me. And then, yeah. And if I'm going to go out, I'm going to go make the money. I wish I could just do Uber on the bike. Oh, where did Mikey go? He like poof disappeared. He was backstage. You were fine, Mike. There he is. What's up?
How's it going?
Good.
Are we getting a double echo on voices?
Turn down the other.
Let's try that.
Is that better? I still hear
Yeah,
something in the background.
Yeah, I was just making sure my audio isn't double feeding. Dun, dun, dun. There we go.
What are you doing?
Just finished up the oil, transmission oil, and primary oil. Now I gotta see if the air cleaners or the air filter's dry, so I can spray it with oil and reconnect it.
Oh yeah.
And then between 2 o'clock and 4 o'clock, the DynoJet PV4 should be here.
Oh,
And that's going to be a 400-mile journey to get that auto tune to fully correctly do its thing. And then I got to spend another $200 and probably like $50 for another license for the Y Glide.
Well, if you want to spend money, you always put money on me, man.
That 2 weeks in annual training, that check paid for the DynoJet. And then I saved half of it for the next Tennessee run.
Yeah, speaking of runs, I wish I could go to this run on, for the 4th of July weekend.
Where's it at?
Over at my buddy Mike's. One,
East Coast?
the one you're on his channel is something like
Okay. 'Cause I think they were talking about two, one in California and then one over there.
Oh yeah, so earlier this morning on the other show, yeah, we were talking about the Born Free show out there in Cali. But it's just a gathering over at Mike's place for 4th of July.
Oh, nice. And that's what, in Florida?
No, Alabama.
No? Alabama. Okay. Oh, shit.
That would be a nice ride.
Yeah, I'd have to look at the calendar, see what's open.
Zip tie, I would, but once I start moving around, I'm going to go and make some money tonight. I would want to go, but like I said, you know, I need this stuff right here. Need that money in the Cash App.
Put that money in my hand, little man.
Pay me.
Zip tie, if you're bored, you're more than welcome to come over to the house.
It's all good, Zip. I know how you like to go out for your rides every day.
I'm always down for a ride, Zip.
Just. Yeah, I'll probably get on the bike tomorrow after work or something. So I'm going to work through the night, and then come home and pick up the bike, and then go for a ride. Can you guys hear that echo? Just let me know, and I can sit there and mute his while I talk.
If there's an echo on my side, I'll switch it to where the audio is coming off the phone instead of speakers in the garage.
Oh, that's how you have it?
Yep. There we go.
There you go.
That.
Can you hear me still?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay. I just want making sure you can hear me still good.
Just not as loud. What did I do?
See, that's why you need a. So, what do you have? Where do you have the phone hanging?
Off my cabinet over my bench on the south wall.
Yeah.
And then I had my DeWalt stereo in the far corner there.
So I'm not gonna. I don't promote stuff. I just speak my mind on certain products. But you should get you something like this.
Right?
Nice little selfie stick that does a tripod.
I just took my my motorcycle mount, phone mount, and attached it to the underlip. But I have another motorcycle mount coming in for the electric glide or slip near that should push it to where I can see it because of that dyno testing I got to do.
Yeah. But well, like when I go out and stuff, I'll have this one just sitting, just right here with the phone,
Yeah.
And then I could set it, at an angle. Or, there's the other thing that I do, run a Bluetooth earpiece.
The problem is my canals are so small that earbuds bother my ears.
Check with Baseline.
Okay.
He's got the ones that wrap around. They don't go on the ears.
More money to spend.
Yeah, I know. I mean, you can always spend it here. What's good, Nitro? I can never get tired of that.
Pay me, people, please.
Yeah.
It goes towards the channel and more of the channel.
Yeah. It always contributes to the channel. Just like those thumbs up, and the watch hours and the subs, more subs, the merrier. The more subs, the more views. The more views, the more I could do to the show.
Zip tie, if you're watching,
She's
watching. I finally did it. So, Critters, if you are watching, I got you antennas that are 50 cals for your bike.
Oh, you got the little bullet tennis?
Yep.
Hell yeah.
I go down to Indian and get my money.
So Ziptie says, okay, cool. I got to get critters for the critters for critters.
Awesome.
See what I started with that?
Yep.
And we can even get more critters on the same sentence.
Right.
Because critters has a lot of critters.
Yes, he does. That air cleaner, she's out. I won't grab the airplane quite yet. So Critters gave me a cold air intake that's a 90 degree.
Yeah.
And my lower fairing is blocking me to put it in. I'm thinking if I release that lower fairing, put it in, and then put that fairing back in, it just makes twice the work of having to clean the filter.
Yeah.
But I think I can get it in. It might be rubbing, but I don't care.
So Zip Tie said that she told Critters about the antenna.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I tried to give it to him till last night because I noticed he was home, but he's sleeping a good portion of the way since he had to get up butt crack of dawn. What did I do with it?
Even when he doesn't have to, he still gets up at the butt crack of dawn.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm surprised Baseline hasn't hit me up.
He was he's saw him on Van Book, but I didn't. I put
No,
out.
we were supposed to. Yeah, we were supposed to do a job. So
Okay.
he hasn't hit me up and let me know what's up yet.
He might be doing all the simple shit and wait for the heat to do the heavy shit.
I don't mind doing coolers with him, man.
I don't mind working with anybody that we have on the team. They're freaking awesome. Great attitudes.
Oh, great attitudes. That's why I always work by myself.
I wish I worked by myself, but I got two. Well, the younger one, he's trainable.
Yeah.
He recognizes my frustrations with my asshole coworker, and we're just waiting for him to fucking leave, and everything will be taken care of.
Yeah. When I'm out with Base, yeah, I like working with him out there in the field. When it comes to working at the clubhouse, yeah, it's nice working with Sapo. Mostly when we're doing big projects.
As long as they know the direction of where we're going and actually work and not be in the way, I'm down.
Even when people are trying to help, sometimes they just get in my way, though.
Yeah.
Because I'm so used to doing it myself. It's like, ugh.
Like Bruiser working the dozer.
Mm-hmm.
There you go. Hey, Bruiser, you know what you need? It's like, what? Like, me out of your fucking way.
Oh, so yeah. The Bruiser's, you know, he always tells me in the past, he's like, dude, you know, I get the equipment, you know, if you need to, you know, you could sit there and do what you need to do. I'm like, all right, cool. Man, every time he brought a machine, yeah, I haven't operated anything. He gets in the zone, and I'm like, you know what? Go ahead, have fun. Because I know I would be. I mean, shit, dude. Come on. And having that little excavator was kind of cool.
Fuck yeah. We just need to finish up that backside, pushing all the dirt back in. It just got too fucking hot.
Yeah, just like we got to sit there and cover the hole too.
Yep.
Where
Friday night, are we staying up there or are we just partying and headed home? Because we have that event in the morning.
What event?
MRO.
Oh, yeah.
If there's going to be a decent group of staying up there, I'll stay up there Friday night, get up early and try to start pushing that dirt into the hole until we have to leave.
You know, okay, so gunpowder nitro. So me, if I had a sports bike, I would still have fun with it. But if you're gonna move up to, like a cruiser, instead of buying the name and getting a Harley, you could go and get an Indian that's cheaper if you want to go new. Um, if you want to go used, I mean, yeah, or older models on Harley. I, you want to sit there and look for all the goodness, all the aftermarket stuff on it. So, and as far as rocking the R6, man, Yamaha has a good sports bike. I mean, the R6 was nice. Well, depending on what models you're going for, but I liked my CBRs. When it came that were out. So, oh yeah, but I always enjoy having the rubber side, man. 2 wheels on the go. I hate driving in the cage, and I used to hate being in the rig. But I always loved operating heavy equipment.
Another thing is buying a used or an older model. Buy it from the other company. So if you're going to buy a Harley, go to Indian to buy a Harley. If you're going to buy an Indian, go to Harley because they're going to be dirt cheaper than buying from the actual companies.
But yeah, if you want to go new, so a new Street Glide, you're looking around what, 50 grand? A Roadmaster, which is a similar of a, well, it's the touring pack. And it's got the extra speakers, the trunk, the heated seat already on it. And that's going for less than 40 grand. So, and the motors are still kick ass. Mostly with these new 112s, the liquid cools. Oh my god, dude. Those things were awesome. And with the sports package on it, shit. Lowrider S. Yeah. Yeah, $5.99. Yep. So yeah, those little sixes were nice back in the day. But like I said, I ran the CBR series, ran with the 6 and 9 and the leader. So fun times. I mean, shoot, before I even got my Chieftain, I was still riding Hondas. I mean, I had a Honda Shadow Saber 1100. And that thing, I used to have the speed of the sports bike, but the endurity of, if I wanted to, I could ride that thing like a dirt bike. Yeah, I figured, they asked me this morning if I was going to do a show, and I was like, no, probably not. And here I am. I'm still kind of contemplating, do I want French toast?
You've been on a toast kick this late week.
Well, I mean, I still got a little over half an hour before they stop doing breakfast burritos over here at Blake's,
Yeah.
and I haven't had one in a while. But I don't want to leave yet, neither.
I don't want to go to the outside world.
Well, I mean, I got to plan this out right because I plan on riding tomorrow and then going up to the clubhouse on the bike. So
I'm down to ride tomorrow.
see, I might get a Harley. It just makes me people can't be cool with me because I ride a rice rock. They're like,
Then you hang around the wrong people.
yeah. Yeah, I just, for me, I don't mind having a sports bike riding two up with me or riding in the pack with me, as long as the guy knows how to ride it. But the only thing is, uh, just a reminder, you're going to end up feeling it later down the line. Mostly riding slow and having those um, reverse, well, not reverse, but rear controls. Yeah, your knees will feel it eventually. Trust me. I mean, shoot, even when I ride a sports bike now, oh, I'll have fun. But man, once I get off of it, fuck, am I hurting? My fucking knees are like shot. Oh, yeah. You're not that far behind, man. I'll be 51 here on the 29th. So, I got to do that. I do that on every time I get on the bike. I have to do a stretch. And mostly when I'm riding one of my brother's street glides, because that thing's a lot smaller than my Chieftain. The frame, the floorboards, everything. So, yeah. And usually when I ride for a while too. Shit, I got two sets of highway pegs on the highway bars on his bike, just so I have extra areas to put my legs. Matter of fact, what I think is funny is my rear floorboards for my passenger are not much smaller than the Street Glides riders floorboards. Oh, that's another thing I got to do too. I got to go pick up my bikes.
Yep.
Maybe I'll have to do that tomorrow morning. Whoa, where'd you go? Wearing black. Interesting. Oh, so I wonder.
Wow. Good morning.
Gauging.
Yeah. Sure.
I don't know what happened to Prospect Mike.
In so many different dimensions, it's actually been exhausted. We have exhausted the realm of the hypothetical you created, and it's time to flesh out further dimensions. It's time to add variables to the problem, okay? But you guys don't want to do that.
We'll do it then, Ryan. Instead of fucking losing your ear, I'll give you.
Okay.
All this.
Upcoming. Did I do any videos too? Did I do a video yesterday? I don't think so. Oh. Let's see. Do-do-do-do. Let's play this one.
First to a CARNY'S ride, yeah, I'm back on my grind, feeling the fire, energy levels rising, heart full of desire. I'm a force of nature, unstoppable might, igniting the stage, burning through the night. I spit flames, lyrically fierce and bold. My flow's like a hurricane, leaving you cold. I'm the storm that's coming, the thunder, the roar, shaking the ground, opening doors. I'm CARNY'S ride, I'm charged up, wide, full of energy, unleashing the peace, setting my soul free. Can't contain this power, it's overflowing. Watch me ignite the world, leaving no shadow. First to on CARNY'S ride, I'm the spark that ignites the flame that consumes. My rhymes are weapons, leaving no room for excuses. I'm a walking contradiction, dark and light, a force of chaos, a beacon of night. I'm the energy, the pulse of the beat, the rhythm that drives, the force that completes. I'm the fire that burns, the passion that's real, the energy that fuels, the heart that heals. I'm CARNY'S ride, I'm charged up, wide, full of energy, unleashing the beast, setting my soul free. Can't contain this power, it's overflowing. Watch me ignite the world, leaving no I'm the life of the party, the soul of the street, the voice of the people, the sound that you seek. I'm the energy, the vibe, the feeling you crave, the music that moves, the spirit that saves. I'm CARNY'S ride, I'm charged up, liar, full of energy, Unleashing the beast, setting my soul free. Can't contain this power, it's overflowing. Watch me ignite the world, leaving no shadow. I'm CARNY'S ride, Poké Riders, that's it, that's all. I hope that you had a ball. Until next time, CARNY'S ride is now over.
We do believe in the Constitution. Yes, sir. I don't know what's going on with Mike. Mikey there. We're a Patriot Club. We believe in the Constitution. So we help our veterans, take care of our elderly, and protect the children, but not necessarily in that order. But yeah, those are our main three things.
Vanguard in a small town where the stars start to shine. The young man stands with the sunset's goodbye. He whispers to the wind about days gone by. Lost in time yet hopeful, he feels alive. Carny Vanguard, his heart beats slow as the sun sets low. Dreams of tomorrow, but fears they fall. Carny Vanguard, whispers of the sunset in the quiet night.
Sorry about that, guys.
Lost in this small town's life, wishing for a better day. Those shadows might find dreams of a future where he won't be flying. Carny Vanguard, through the fields where the wildflowers grow, he finds a path that seems to know. Each step he takes with a heart so bold, toward the sunrise where the darkness is old. Carny Vanguard, his spirit lifts as the sun sets low. Of tomorrow, but feels easily fall. Carny Van Con, whispers of the sunset in the quiet night. Hopeful and lost in this small town's light. Wishing for a better day, those storms may ignite. Dreams of a future where he stands so right.
Ba, 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 ba. I'm listening. Listening to what? To my music. All right. Oh, there we go. Mandatory rides. Nothing's mandatory. I mean, we have um we have events that we have. Matter of fact, if you go to my Facebook, you can see some of our events there. Let's see, what do I got? What do I got? So this one just happened out in Ohio. Let's see. This one's Ohio right here. They got one coming up on the 21st. Let's see. This one just happened over in Texas. Ooh, French toast. Oh wow, I thought I had some more up there. But yeah, so our chapters, do a lot out there. What is going on with Prospect Mike? Just a black screen. I don't know what's going on. Whenever I see him, I'll put him back up. So here we go with cooking with Carney. The French toast this morning. Sorry guys. for the sizzling. But oh, does that sound nice? Ooh, pieces. Pieces. So, since you asked, I'm going to ask now. Back to work for me. Oh, sorry. Yeah, I get to answer. Trying to get on the panel. I don't know what happened. What? What do you mean? You don't know what happened? All right. Well, Zip's right here. I'll send you the link. For people watching. Oh, you have a good one since you're going to work. But you could always have me could be this to be on the background. But no, yeah. But yeah, you can always check us out. Check us out at apvanguard.org. I'm not here. Oh, what's going on, hardware? I'm hiding. Yeah, work. So you got hitting it with hardwire, and I got cooking with Carney. How's that? Just saying a little bit buggy for someone. Hell yeah. I don't know. The lift buggies. My phone is acting. Oh, if you're okay, crane lift 10,000. Oh, okay. So the zip tie it might not be your phone. It might be his connection right there in the garage. Sometimes it like cuts in and out. So. Oh, I love the smell of bacon. I love the taste of bacon. Hey, zip tie, if you hear me, look, I got some cartons for you. Number. That should be enough. I don't know about some of you, but I actually like putting stuff in it too. A little bit enough. Get that. Oh, dude. Yep, 2 angles. Let's see what you guys started. You're part of that too, Hardwire. Got me back in the stream and all that. At least, my motor blogs nowadays are live streams, not just, uh, edited. Damn it. That's. You're back. Cooking with Carney. See, should at least see what you're doing. The new Martha Stewart. No, I just got the munchies, man.
Fuck yeah.
I just got the
Critter
munchies.
called me, so I had to answer that phone call.
Oh, no, you're good. No, I saw Zip Tie was talking about her phone was acting up or something or another. I don't know.
She's supposed to swing by, is what Critter said, so that's gonna be awesome. After she's done getting critters for the critters and the critters.
Yeah. What? Isn't he at work?
Yeah, he went through fucking Silver City and saw that fire shit. That's fucking crazy.
Surprised. Well, I know he was on earlier. I don't know if he's still on.
He's on. He's just got us in the background.
Yeah. Oh, okay. I see that we still got six people watching. I like that though. Cooking with Carney. See, you should at least indicate what you're doing. Carney's the new Martha Stewart. Dude, okay, so I'm not into all that fancy dancy kind of stuff. My fancy dancy is like my French toast. Um, you've watched the show many times. When I have potatoes and everything, I'll sit there and make me my potatoes, fried eggs, or sometimes I'll sit there and make burritos. Oh, like, dude, I thought about going over there so bad and go pick up some breakfast burritos. But yeah, I like how Critters does it. He sits there and puts it on the little screen on the bottom of his phone. He just listens to it.
Yep.
Me, whenever I watch a show, there I am, driving in the cage with it going, let the passengers see. I cook a lot of shit. Pretty damn good, but two things I can never get quite right are omelets and French toast. Dude, I love making omelets, depending on how fluffy people like them. Uh, that depends on what I add to make the fluff. Um, French toast, simple. You know, I sit there, use the bacon grease, to sit there and fry up the bread, egg battered bread. The only thing is, a lot of people will put like a nice amount of butter on the French toast. Me, I'm good with my bacon grease. Use that much bacon grease, don't need no butter. But yeah, me this has always been like my basics for breakfast. Breakfast burritos, fried eggs and potatoes, and bacon. And of course French toast. I normally don't cook unless I have to. But when it comes to steaks, chops, stuff like that, yeah, I'll cook those up for my wife. Ooh, did I even share this on Facebook? I don't think I did. Thursday morning. Share. There we go. Now it's on Facebook. So yeah, actually, I thought this was kind of cool. I'm at 303 subs now. So that's nice. I'm getting up there finally. Finally. All right. 303 subs out of 500. And by the time I finish this stream, I'll hit 2,000 or 1,700 watch hours. So that's awesome. And that's out of 3,000. Let's see. Should we play some music? Let's play some music. Oh no, they might copyright me.
This ain't no fucking costume party.
No, it ain't no costume party. What's that?
Where do you want to ride to tomorrow?
What do you mean?
Oh, you said you wanted to go for a ride and then go to the clubhouse.
Oh, I'll probably end up cruising out to Stump and Tap Out.
Okay.
sun stands with the sunset's goodbye. He whispers to the wind out days gone by. Lost in time yet hopeful, he feels alive. Carney Vanguard, his heart beats slow as the sun sets low. Dreams of tomorrow, but fears he may fall. Carney Vanguard, whispers of the sunset in the quiet night. Hopeful and lost in this small town's life. Wishing for a better day, those shadows might bind. Dreams of a future where he won't be flying. Carney Vanguard, through the fields where the wildflowers grow, he finds a path that seems to know. Each step he takes with a heart so bold, toward the sunrise where the darkness is old. Carney Vanguard, his spirit lifts as the sun sets low. Dreams of tomorrow, but fears he may fall. Carney Vanguard, whispers of the sunset in the quiet night. Hopeful and lost in this small town's light. Wishing for a better day, those storms may ignite. Dreams of a future where he'd stand so right. First to a Carney's ride, yeah, I'm back on my grind, feeling the fire. Energy levels rising, heart full of desire. I'm a force of nature, unstoppable might. Igniting the stage, burning through the night. I spit flames, lyrically fierce and bold. My flow's like a hurricane, leaving you cold. On the storm that's coming, the thunder that roars, shaking the ground, opening doors. I'm Carney's ride, I'm charged up, wide, full of energy. Unleashing the peace, set my soul free. Can't contain this power, it's overflowing. Watch me ignite the world, leaving no shadow. First to on Carney's ride, I'm the spark that ignites the flame that consumes. My rhymes are weapons, leaving no room for excuses. I'm a walking contradiction, dark and light. A force of chaos, a beacon of night. I'm the energy, the pulse of the beat.
Kind of contemplating if I want to put it.
I'm the fire that burns, the passion that's real, the energy that fuels, the heart that heals. I'm Carney's ride, I'm charged up, wide, full
Butter
of
on it.
energy. Unleashing the beast, so free, can't contain this power, it's overflowing. Watch me ignite the world, leaving no Until next time, Carney's ride is now over.
Sweet. All right. So what are you doing now? You're unmuted.
There we go. My bike
I was
picked up my
saying
phone.
you're. Oh, yeah, that happens. Oh, it's gonna be a long day.
Yep, and it's already fucking hot in here.
No, at least I got an AC in the cage.
Let me get a portable cooler for this garage.
Yeah. Yeah, I need to get a hold of Michelle. Her and Josh. Maybe see about swinging by over there tomorrow.
Okay.
Go pick up the bikes. Because my 1980 Wi-Fi is sitting in the shed in totes and crates. Besides the frame and the motor. And then the Chieftain is in the garage. So I gotta go pick those up. I think we're gonna store those in the Connex. Find out from Stump.
Okay.
Yeah. The joys. If I'm able to pick that up tomorrow, well, That'd be cool because the trailer is over there at his at Stumps. So
Do you need help?
I don't know. I mean, I still have to get a hold of them and see about picking it up. But probably, I mean, probably have to. They should have a wheelbarrow, so I could just load the frame and the motor on that to get it up to the front yard.
Yeah.
If not, that's going to be a lot. That thing's going to be heavy carrying out from all the way back there.
For sure.
Would love to get a garage built out there at the clubhouse too, so I could start working on the Y-Glide again. So you never know what you're going to get on CARNY'S, right? Thursday morning stream, cooking with Carney. So you said it was getting hot in there, so you closed the door. So I keep my AC on around 68, 69. And man, I'm still waking up in fucking sweat. So how's your mom doing?
Doing good.
That's good.
She was shocked to find me home this morning.
Yeah. Tell her I said hey.
I will.
As many people are on my Facebook, I'm surprised.
Oh hell yeah, that's awesome. I like what Mama sat there and uploaded her profile pic. We are trying to run you about. Oh, we're trying to reach you about your car insurance warranty or whatever. That shit's funny.
No, they don't deserve my loyalty. But I always keep my word. Don't preach loyalty to me. I'm still holding secrets of people that betrayed me. No, they don't deserve my loyalty. But I always keep my word. So kiss my ass if you don't like this. I don't really give a shit. I stop caring what anyone thinks. I only have one life.
Do no harm, take no shit. More than loyalty, honor, respect. Hear this now and make no mistake. I'm my brother's keeper from here to the grave.
Wanna know about me? You know where to find me. Talk to me face to face. I will tell you plainly. Don't preach loyalty.
That was a good one. So, this is cooking with Carney's breakfast this morning. Fresh toast and bacon and scrambled eggs on top. With lots of syrup, lots of butter, And lots of bacon grease. Oh, hardware. That's funny. Ugh. Huh. What are you munching on?
A popsicle.
A popsicle. It's hot,
Hell yeah, it
and
is.
I'm tired. Let's see. Hardwire. Right? Could be cooking with Carney. Carney's right, or even napping with Carney. After that, it's food coma. Napping with Carney. Yeah, and Carney has napped on his old co-host's channel a few times after coming back home from work. Uh, your unlimited rate plan just got a global update. You can now send unlimited SMS and text messages up to 200 countries. Okay, whatever. Like I gave a shit. Who am I going to call? And don't say Ghostbusters. All right.
I'm not by myself. For a sec there, I thought I was all by myself.
You were for a second. You know, if you turn your phone sideways, you get the widescreen.
Bam.
There you go. That's funny. Okay, hardwire. See, I need that sound. Well, I need to hook up the soundboard again and get that audio you got, Mike. Shit. So, what year is that Wide Glide right there?
14.
Wide Glide. Oh, hell yeah. Man, hardwire, I wish I could go out there with you guys over to Mike's house. That would be a kick-ass time. But if I could get more subs, I could start grifting more towards people. And they could sit there and pay for me to get up there. That would be awesome. True that. Man, we're going to have to do a live. Because more likely I'll probably be over by the clubhouse too. So I try to get out of the city and the fireworks. Dude, I wish I could make, that'd be awesome if I got people to sit there and pay for goals. Be like, let's do a $300 goal. That'd be awesome.
You got to be thinking about cam girls.
Camp girls?
Yep. $300 tokens is all I need. 300 tokens. Fuck off.
It costs 300 tickets, 300 tickets to ride. 300 tickets on this Carney ride. To get me to the towns that you need me to get to. So step on up, step on in. Let the show begin. So, what's on your agenda for today?
I have no clue. I gotta wait for that Dyna jet to get in.
Yeah.
And then debate on going on a 200-mile ride.
Yeah, when?
Either tonight or tomorrow. But if you need help tomorrow, I can push it back till Sunday.
200-mile ride. Speaking of, I need to check where I'm at on Critter's bike from the last oil change.
Because we did the primary and we did the oil.
And I have put miles on it since I've been home.
Yep. So it might be due for just an oil change.
Yeah.
Might want to take a look at the transmission oil, see what color that is.
Like I told Critters, I'll get the stuff because I'm riding it. I'll take it to a shop and have them do it. Or, have one of you guys do it.
Yeah. My garage is always open.
Mm-hmm. 200-mile ride? You mean right over yonder? A short skip and a jump around the block? True that. That's exactly what he meant. Fuck yeah, hardwire.
Good old Auto-Tune.
Yeah, that's just going to the bar and back.
No, Jed's not 200 miles away. Be almost Amarillo or Alamogordo or fucking Las Vegas.
For what? 200?
Yeah.
Well, you would think 100 there, 100 back.
Well, to do the initial tune all the way out there, have it upload, and then run a tune again coming back.
So a 400-mile.
Yep.
So you know what you do is you go up to the $1 Million Highway towards that way. Go to Pagosa Springs there, and then come back. It's around 600 miles round trip.
Okay. Or go down to Berlin, back way up to the clubhouse. That should be about 100.
Yeah. Or you get from your place to Stump Tap Outs, that area, back to your side of town. That's, let's say, that's 50. Back up to the clubhouse. I don't know.
Or do the Hamas Loop.
Yeah. That's always fun too.
Yep. Okay, that hits all aspects of gears.
Go through Camel Rock and all that.
Yep.
Since I've been back home, I haven't been back to Camel Rock. I haven't been to the caverns. I haven't been back to the Blue Hole. Matter of fact, I've only been on the state fairgrounds 2-3 times, and that's usually before they even open up. There's a lot of stuff I still haven't done since I've been home.
I haven't gone to the state fair since probably high school.
Well, I think for this year, I'm gonna go and do a show out while I'm there. Go back to my roots.
Huh.
And maybe bump into some of my friends and relatives or family. Maybe get a show with me, either barking at marks in the joint or operating a ride.
Hell yeah.
Probably won't get me to cook. I'll probably be eating. Let's see what's going on YouTube's. The YouTube's. Who's on right now? Hey, Rob's neighbor. Oh yeah, he said he was going to be on.
Get the best of both
Yeah.
worlds. Mike Ox is jacked up. Those are muted. Media player though. I don't know why my media player. Oh well. Thanks, Westy. I appreciate it, dude. Thank you. All right, now we're gonna take the calipers off. I need to get a something for that here real quick. I gotta do things a little bit different.
I could barely hear him.
I do have my own way, but
My volume's all the way up too.
I don't want to say my way is the wrong way, but or the right way, or however that goes.
What's up, Zip Tie?
Oh, it's gonna get hot. Holy moly. I need to seal off the doors. It's gonna get really hot. It's gonna be brutal in here. So I've got the AC cranking. Hey Carney, how you doing, man? Good to see you. Thanks for stopping in. Thank you for stopping in. Once Westy heads off to an MMA channel, I was gonna try to make a joke, but I can't. Once Westy heads off to an MMA channel, I'll give Carney mod status because like Westy.
Ooh, great
Westy's
job.
the mod of all mods. If you've ever been in an MMA channel, you would know that.
His volume's real low.
To have Carney and Westy in here. Anybody who's watching it, I feel blessed to have you here.
Yeah, I could barely hear him.
But Carney, it was good being on this morning and getting to know you better as always. Okay, what do I do now? Boom. Volume is low. For me or the background music? That's the second time I heard that. I wonder if it's this mic on the fritz. Oh, you know what? I'm going to try something real quick that I did last time and it worked. No, I'm not. I'm not going to do it. I don't want to change it. So, oh, nice. Thank you, dude. That's awesome. I thought I just gave you mod status here. Let's try this again. How come I can't? Okay. Trying to add you here. Add. Maybe I gotta do it from YouTube. I bet you that's it. Alright, I'm gonna try that quick. Well, thanks for having me on your show. That's awesome. I appreciate that. There we go. Awesome. Yeah, today we're doing front pads and rotors on this QX56. Rear pads and rotors, and then an exhaust.
So this is one of the guys that was on the show this morning.
I've been playing with the microphone.
Yeah, I know. I'm having a hard time here listening, and I have the volume all the way up. And I told him about it, so we'll see.
I'm just playing. I'm learning. We're all learning here, I think.
But yeah, he was on the show with us on with the coffee guys. You guys doing the coffee show this morning.
Yep. All right. Well, I appreciate the feedback. I'm gonna get away from my fight night, Frankie. Right on, brother. Road to 1,000. We're getting close, man. It's awesome. I'm super stoked. Problem is time. Like, it's Thursday, dude. I should have had this thing done last week. Not literally, but almost. This was dropped off on Monday afternoon. Then Tuesday went to shit.
Oh.
And then every other day kind of just petered into oblivion. And
Oh shit!
Junior's off from school.
Now managing monitor. Holy shit! I'm a mod now. Okay, cool.
Dude, thanks, Frankie, Carney, Westy. Appreciate it. Really appreciate everyone here. Thank you. It's been fun watching your journey as well. I always love being part of the streams. Half the time I have you on in the background just because I'm always busy doing this crap. And then today I thought, you know, it's just too big. That's what she said. Screw it. Normally I wouldn't do this, but we're just going to have to.
All right, guys. I'm sorry that
Yeah, I'm always busy
volume
doing
so.
this stuff, so it's hard to get
But
distracted.
yeah, he's
by
always
keyboard.
working in the shop and stuff like that.
Keyboard distracts me.
Good guy.
I don't know why we're doing pads entirely.
Catch
on
him
it,
on
but I know the rotors are cooked, so we're gonna do
on
it
the
all.
coffee show with us.
I'm excited. I've had the watch hours since that first video.
So you'll find him on this channel with us in the mornings, Tuesday, Wednesdays, and Thursdays during the coffee. And then you'll see Sick Bastard on tonight too. Notify me. Bam. Thursday night with the duct tape community. Fucking Sick Bastard. So hold on. I'll pull his link up. So Zip Tie said, got the critters, now feeding the other critters with the critters for critters. Yeah, I know Zip Tie. I know you can't hear him. There you go, hardware. That's his link right there. Rob's neighbor.
I'm gonna bump the background music down a little bit, I think. Maybe that. I don't think that affects my microphone at all. It shouldn't, but maybe it does. It can't. No, that's desktop audio. All right. Anyway, here we are. Rotor came off easy. Where the calipers just chilling up there. We are going to see what we got here. This is not brake cleaner there. Like I said, the pads were fairly decent, but we're gonna put new ones on because that's what it's here for. And this, this gimbal drifts. Look at that. I'm not moving that. I'm sorry for giving you motion sickness. It drifts more than a Japanese race car. All right, those are rear. Hopefully these are the front. Nothing but wrong parts yesterday. Actually, this is the second time that it's here for wrong parts, or not wrong. Last time it was wrong parts, but I got a lot of the brake stuff cleaned up. So that way we can just kind of, this is all, it doesn't look clean.
What are you reading?
Just grease.
Trying to figure out how to get this lower fairing off.
We'll probably put the new hardware on it. This is all cleaned. I sandblasted and painted these last time. These are already pre-lubed. Need some more. See what that looks like. We'll still clean it good though, because it gets a little sticky there. They move nice and freely. Here's our new ones. Never just rip these open like a reckless mechanic, because I did that once and so sharp.
Bolt-on highway bars. Most highway bars are. What's going on, extra? We're just sitting here watching my brother. One of my brothers sitting here playing with his bike.
That's not gonna work. Bummer.
Oh, the air filter.
Yeah, that's not gonna work.
What do you mean it's not going to work?
Because since some of the bolts that remove the lower fairing is inside the pocket.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be, once I got it on there, I wouldn't be able to install the fairing back. So either I'm gonna need a shorter cone, which is probably about half, or just go with the other style, the donut.
Yeah. What is attached to his lower fairing?
Back to critters it goes. Stay. Oh, but you probably need to do it.
What about the white glide?
Why glide? It wouldn't fit.
No.
These 2 holes here are in different spots than like this for the wide glides. Since that's a twin cam
Yeah.
M8, I believe this probably fits an M8. Because I originally went to the street glide that you're riding.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I know.
And that's an M8, right?
Yeah, that's the same as yours.
Same as mine? Huh.
Yeah, it's a 103.
So his was a 107.
Oh yeah, like your other one, the one behind you.
Yeah, so it is an M8.
Mm-hmm. Milwaukee 8.
Yeah, this is
I think it even has a badge on it. I just haven't looked. Well, now you don't have to do that round trip. Unless you want to.
I still do because I do have the K&N high performance air filter on the electric glide. So I'm when I get home, I notice my garage smells like fuel, which I mean it's running rich because I took out the factory air filter. Plus, I want to get more power out of her.
No. Why would you want to do that?
Because I have guys that like to ride really, really fast.
I don't know. I don't know who you're talking about.
Me either.
It's not my fault that the gears move pretty quick.
Right.
So instead of going to my YouTube now, I decided to put this up on my computer.
There you go.
This one.
Oh shit. Bob Ross.
God, I love that.
Had 2 guys left after that.
Fuck yeah.
I thought they'd run after the fucking explosions from the fireworks.
Oh, those are nothing, I guess. When they're like, I guess somebody said, yeah, that was fireworks, and they're like, no, it wasn't. It was. It was my firing at work.
Right? We're not that reckless.
You know, and the reason why I did that was I got tired of looking it up on YouTube right away when I wanted to use it.
Right?
That way, when I'm not running the soundboard where I have the shots fired,
Yeah.
I can just sit here and be like, you know what? Here, shots fired, motherfuckers.
Oh.
Now, if you want to see more content like that, you know, you can always hit me on this. Cash App.
Put that money in my hand, little man.
Money, money, money. Money. Or as in that movie Jerry Maguire, show me the money.
Hey, I know what you can be used for. There you are.
Cruising down the street on my bike is going to be the next song.
How do you like me now, bitches?
And be a motherfucker. Be riding down the road, man. Be like, do I fucking say fucking too fucking much, fucking bad, fucking words, fucking A, fucking right, fucking do, fuck yeah. Take them tickets and shove it up. Never mind.
Lydius Maximus.
Oof. Shall we play a video? Should we play let's play Carney Vanguard. Yeah. Should we play Carney Vanguard? There we go.
Town where the stars start to shine. The young man stands with the sunset's goodbye. He whispers to the wind about days gone by. Lost in time yet hopeful, he feels alive. Carney Vanguard, his heart beats slow as the sun sets low. Dreams of tomorrow, but fears he may fall. Carney Vanguard, whispers of the sunset in the quiet night. Hopeful and lost in this small town's light. Wishing for a better day, those shadows might bind. Dreams of a future where he won't be flying. Carney Vanguard. Through the fields where the wildflowers grow, he finds a path that seems to know. Each step he takes with a heart so whole, toward the sunrise where the darkness is old. Carney Vanguard, his spirit lifts as the sun sits low. Dreams of tomorrow, but fears easily fall. Carney Vanguard, whispers of the sunset in the quiet night, hopeful and lost in this small town's light, wishing for a better day, though storms may ignite. Dreams of a future where he stands so right.
Welcome to the shit show.
Welcome to my show.
Stalactites, no.
You know, one day I'll make it big.
Eventually.
For right now, I'll look this small behind this big wall. Well,
Right.
it looks like it's big anyways. uh, Dude, I like how Extra sits there and he voices himself in emojis. It's awesome. That's that extra surprise. And okay, I'm still trying to get the CLB part. The CLB3.
Ah.
I understand the extra surprise.
Okay. Next is
What's up, club? Huh, club? Yeah? Huh. No. I don't know. It's an extra surprise. Okay. Allah. AKA. Okay. Oh, okay. That's cool. Now, is it CLB the third? Is that why the 3? I don't know. I don't know. But yeah, I think I've doxed myself numerous times with my legal name and everything. You know, I do shit like this, you know. Watch, check this out. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Where does it say I live? Oh, shoot. I'm in Albuquerque, New Mexico. Where am I from? Oh, I'm from here too.
Where it's still the wild, wild west.
Yeah. You can find me on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Rumble, YouTube, you name it. I probably got it. And if I ain't got it, oh my God. Don't even get me going with that because fuck. I got this shit going on with Discord now, apparently. Look what you guys put me into. This rabbit hole on this roller coaster ride. Going through a corkscrew and then a loop-de-loop. And then a fucking downslope. Holy cow, you guys. So the 3 just, oh yeah, extra. Stupid me. Reverse E. Oh yeah, man. That's kind of like my logo. My wife kind of, let's see, our first year when we did her first year at Tennessee for the butt run. When we got there, of course, you know, got to do my rounds, my meet and greets, and everything. And it took me a minute to get back to setting up camp. Well, during that time, my wife had a couple prospects with her helping her set up the tent and the air mattress and everything. So she comes up to me and tells me, finally, everything's already set up and now you've come over. I see how it is, King Carney. So that's where the logo comes from. But apparently, Smoking Spaceman came up and he's like, I figured it out. I figured out your logo. It means kingpin. And it's like, oh shit. I never thought of it like that, but I mean, it is what it is. So always, yeah, nicknames are always
Fucking people in Teflon tape. God damn.
what on the oil plugs?
Yeah, they
The
breather
drain plugs?
bolt. Fucking wrap that sucker with fucking Teflon tape. Like, dude, you got Loctite. Quit using bullshit. I even replaced the crush washers on these bad boys.
Yeah. But, you know, Teflon is good, though, if you don't have anything else. Say you're on the side of the road.
Side of the road.
And you're dripping.
You get yourself a fucking blue Loctite in gel form or paste form.
Yeah. I don't know.
Maybe I'm just anal.
Blue is always good to have in the saddlebag. Red is always good to have in the shop when you really got to torque shit down.
Red's for when you don't want it to ever come off unless you want to put heat to it.
That or drill it out sometimes.
Yeah. Or just be like me, impatient, and just work at it.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder if I should replace those O-rings. Probably.
Yeah. Use bikes, breather bolts. Threads could be damaged. Yep. You know, I haven't done any. Well, I did a live feed on Facebook today, but that was at my StreamYard. But I haven't done like a Facebook live in so long while I'm just on the bike jamming out. But then again, yeah, I got to crank that fucking stereo up on the Street Glide. It's not like my Chieftain, man. Shit, I barely have that thing on 4 or 5, and that thing is fucking blazing, even in the high speeds.
Fucking amount that I have, and I don't have a fucking. Too big.
Photos. Ooh, videos.
That would be this. Yep. Let's see if I can get it out without damaging it.
So here's some of my vids. Oh, I need to stop, don't I? I need to stop. I'm doxing myself. Flights. Oh, this one was fun. Last year.
New O-rings, new crush washer, back fitters.
Come on, get out of the way. Get out of the way. Thank you.
Hey, get out the way.
This is why I like my 360 camera. One of my brother's bikes up in Minnesota. He loaned me for this run.
Fuck yeah.
That's from brother Santa.
Okay.
That was a cool little Honda too. I liked it. It was fun. Yeah, zip tie way over there. Little twist tie. Stinks. Yeah.
You got this hat or the fucking one on my head? Which one you want?
Oh yeah, because my hat blew off.
You seen that fucker go way?
It blew what?
It went way the fuck out
blew
the
off.
I wasn't gonna stop in the middle of shit. You want this
First
one?
time I ever had a hat
Got
fly
my sweat in it.
off of my belt.
Got the good stuff on. Carney's hat blew off.
In there? Yeah. Yeah.
Hey, there's China. That's brother Santa right there.
Ah,
He's the one that loaned me that bike.
nice.
Twin cam touring HD. Yeah. 3023. Wow. That was in the future. Sweet. That was last year when we went. Because went there. I went to Cali. I went to Alabama. That was like my 50th year travel. Holy cow, did I do a lot of traveling last year.
Don't preach loyalty to me. I'm still holding secrets of people that betrayed me. No, they don't deserve my loyalty. But I always keep my word. I stop caring what anyone thinks. I only have one life to live.
Do no harm, take no shit. More than loyalty, honor, respect. Hear this now and make no mistake. I'm my brother's keeper from here to the grave.
Wanna know about me? You know where to find me. Talk to me face to face. I will tell you plainly.
Kawasaki 1400.
Oh, better.
Yeah, my current bike is a 17 Chieftain, which is down right now.
We need to get back on the road.
And yeah, and then I'm riding one of my brother's 16 Street Glide,
No, 17, I thought.
or is it an 18? I don't remember.
Yeah, 17, 18. This is a Milwaukee 8, and they came out in the 17.
Dynos are fun. They're fun bikes, fun little bikes. I have fun with the Street Glide like I do on. Oh, what's going on, Stick?
Loyalty to me.
How are you doing today? Just decided, stay on for a minute. Depending on what time I leave, I come home, sleep for a while, and then get on the bike and cruise. Am I north of Interstate 40? No. Matter of fact, I don't know, maybe 4 blocks south of I-40. Something like that. I'm in Albuquerque. I'm over here by Old Town. Yeah, Mentor in Albuquerque. Right on. You calling me a mentor? Oh, thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much. But yeah, I'm up. But yeah, we're all over here in Albuquerque and outside. Albuquerque, I like it. I mean, it's home for me. I mean, things have changed from the time that I left here to the time when I came back.
Yes, they have.
New developments where I used to have fun on dirt bikes and parties and stuff like that. I mean, shoot, I have a friend that I could literally say that I've ridden my dirt bike through his living room, kitchen, bedroom, bathroom. Because where they built his house was on like our runway from Westgate to 9 Mile Sand Dunes over off of I-40 there. He saw me when I purchased first bike. Oh, hell yeah, dude. That's awesome. Worked at shop, built Top Gun bike. Huh. Chingadera. Yeah. I had a lot of nice rides. Shit, I've sat here and did some lives when I was in sitting here in the front end loader. Kind of miss those days. Those were fun. Oh, I win. With the car on my foot. That shit's crazy. Look at this shit. I miss doing this shit. I used to dealing with jumping in and out of the vehicles. Look at this shit. Test trying to get them ready after they came in, get them cleaned up, and it wasn't the accidents. Those were easy cleans, even if it got when it got bloody in certain situations. But when it came to theft recoveries, majority of theft recoveries that came in, it was like 9.85 out of 10 cars that we would have to bio because of chemical usage. And these cars would be so packed. Even the clean ones that look like they just came off the showroom floor. You swab them, test them, and they all came out positive. Pretty much every single one. It was nuts. you see my south gate? Again. Look at this fucking shit. All this dust. Dirt flying all over the place. Hasn't even rained yet. Can you see my south gate? 10 acres. 10 acres of cars that I moved on a daily basis. Kind of sucked on this day because I didn't have a cage at this time. No, I rode. Rode to work. Didn't matter if it rained, snowed, this shit. And this is not that far. Well, yeah, a few miles away from here. But this location's on the south end of Albuquerque. At the time, I was living on the north side of Rio Rancho, which is northwest of Albuquerque. Like way north side of Rio Rancho. Those were always fun rides. This is how we do it. So yeah, you can get me for distracted driving there, but it's in the yard. I'm not on the roadway. And everybody knew you better be in high vis out in the yard. Be wearing your high vis outfit. And don't be on my roadways. That's how I was able to move many cars. Shoot, I was the top region, which goes from Texas, East Texas, all the way this way, up Cali. That was a fun job, though. If corporate would have listened to me, they would have got rid of the guy that they finally got rid of before I decided to leave. Oh, that was a fun time in Vegas. Hey, look. Hops is behind me. Yeah, I need to get my bike back up on the road. That way my wife could get back on.
Does she not like the street glide?
What's that?
Does she not like the street glide?
So one, she's her surgery
Huh?
Or so the scar still messes with her with the strap for the helmet,
Okay.
and then her other surgery. Yeah, riding on that street glide, dude. We hit something, she's gonna feel it.
Okay.
Where I have my chieftain slammed, I don't even have the air lifted, and that thing still rides smooth because of that big old Roadmaster seat that I have on it.
Nice.
And that bothers her.
Oh shit.
So
it's gonna be a while.
Yeah. And during that time, that means I could get my other seat reupholstered, my original seat. Because that one, I like it. It's nice and comfortable. Oh, well, that was a good breakfast.
Nice.
Well, you can't go wrong with bacon.
Nope.
I mean, bacon makes everything taste good. Even French toast. So the next thing is, instead of using oil or anything like that, and it does taste good, is using bacon grease for your popcorn.
Right?
Uh-huh. I like it.
I prefer bacon grease over anything else.
I like butter too, but butter is more expensive. And since I like bacon, I always have bacon grease. Ooh, you know what I'm thinking?
Huh.
Bacon grease will light up real good. Make good flame. On an open flame.
Uh-huh.
Next time we do steaks at the clubhouse on the big grill, that's how I'm going to clean the grill.
There you go.
And then whatever falls in the flame, I could get that nice char.
Yep.
Huh. I might just do that. But yeah, this was one of the rides out there in Tennessee. I was running a live feed there. It's just so Facebook keeps it upright like this.
Yeah.
Which I don't like. Because when I went and turned the phone for side view, it had me turned on the side. Like, oh, this is bullshit.
I hear you. I hear you.
See, now I have it at an angle, so it doesn't angle. It's like, man.
You wake up from a nap? You wake up from a nap?
Oh, there's the puppies.
Yeah, leave that alone.
I swear those tails, man. Once they get going, they whip you.
They're definitely hers. Yes, who loves you?
Uh, 3.5 hours. We've been at it. Wow. And I'll give it a little bit more. And then call it a day and get ready. Go make that money.
Damn.
You know, since, nothing has hit me on, on this. Or even the PayPal. I mean, shoot. It's right there on the ticker on the bottom. If you want to help support the channel there. Man, getting these grifts. But you know what, though? I have fun doing it, though. But I think I might end up changing it up once we get to the point where I get the super chats and all that, super stickers, memberships. Because I go down the whole chat and I'm posting everybody's stuff up. But for the members and the supers, those ones I'll start posting those up instead. And of course, the ones that, have been supporting the channel since the beginning. Yeah, these were fun times though. And I do love doing, live feeds when I'm out on the bike.
Yep.
Oh, here. We talk to God when I need a favor, and I ain't got a prayer. So who went my starting to rain. So yeah, for those that think that I just ride in the sun all the time, yeah,
Were you out in the sun?
sometimes I enjoy the rain. Out again, me and all my rowdy friends. Thinks the sun's coming up again. It's Sunday morning.
Another it's Sunday morning. It's Sunday morning. Another Sunday. She was so much better last night. No radio. Somebody turned that shit down. And my with such a God. It's Sunday morning. Love and smoke. I like the whiskey. Said I'm born on the
Oh.
So I'm taking my time on
my ride.
I never get lonely.
Yeah, a lot of music. It's one of my favorite face masks right there.
Let's go. Yeah.
You that wanna know what we're all about. Silence, yo. This is 10% luck, 20% skill, 15% concentrated power of will. It's crazy I'm the one who they label this controversial. Cardi B is the role model for real girls. Cause rappers pushing Xanax on the top of the billboard. But if I mention race in the song, I'm scared I'll get killed for it. These backwards is getting exponentially good. It's my difficult to get a job. And he made piece the cake, I just murder this money. And if it doesn't run fans, if they pull it for trying, we're ashamed.
This is my life right here. Ooh, Dax. I wonder if I could get. You know what? Let's see. I'm up for Dax right now. It's 20-minute rap. Fuck it.
What's up?
1 o'clock. Are you hungry? Yeah? Fine. I'll go back.
What's wrong, Blackie?
Oh, man. 20 minutes, man. I think he had a lot to talk about.
Does he
Any last words, man?
What's up?
Any last words?
Nope. Rubber side down, shiny side up. Keep the throttle twisted.
There you go, man. Oh, you have a good evening, good day, and I'll probably see you tomorrow.
Awesome. Hit me up if you need really need help, or hit me up in the morning and we'll pound this shit out.
All right. Well, I'm gonna let off with I don't know, probably the Carney Vanguard song, and then shut down. We'll start my day.
Here we go.
Hey, you have a good one, Mike.
Thank you.
We'll see you next time.
Later.
All righty, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls of all ages, please don't forget to hit that thumbs up, subscribe, hit the notification bar, and if you want, share it off, let everybody know. Until next time, peace.
Town where the stars start to shine. The young man stands with the sunset's goodbye. He whispers to the wind out days gone by. Lost in time yet hopeful, he feels alive. Carney Vanguard, his heart beats slow as the sun sets low. Dreams of tomorrow, but fears he may fall. Carney Vanguard, whispers of the sunset in the quiet night. Hopeful and lost in this small town's light. Wishing for a better day, those shadows might bind. Dreams of a future where he won't be frightened. Carney Vanguard, through the fields where the wildflowers grow, he finds a path that seems to know. Each step he takes with a heart so whole, toward the sunrise where the darkness is old. Carney Vanguard, his spirit lifts as the sun sits low. Dreams of tomorrow, but fears he may fall. Carney Vanguard, whispers of the sunset in the quiet night. Hopeful and lost in this small town's light. Wishing for a better day, those storms may ignite. Dreams of a future where he stands so right.
Carney's ride, getting back on my grind, feeling the fire, energy levels rising, heart full of desire. I'm a force of nature, unstoppable might, igniting the stage, burning through the night. I spit flames, lyrically fierce and bold. My flow's like a hurricane, leaving you cold. On the storm that's coming, the thunder, the roar, shaking the ground, opening doors. I'm Carney's ride. I'm charged up, wired, full of energy, unleashing the peace and my soul free. Can't contain this power, it's overflowing. Watch me ignite the world, leaving no shadow. First two on Carney's ride, I'm the spark that ignites the flame that consumes. My rhymes are weapons, leaving no room for excuses. I'm a walking contradiction, dark and light, a force of chaos, a beacon of night. I'm the energy, the pulse of the beat, the rhythm that drives, the force that completes. I'm the fire that burns, the passion that's real, the energy that fuels, the heart that heals. I'm Carney's ride. I'm charged up, wide, full of energy. Unleashing the beast, setting my soul free. Can't contain this power, it's overflowing. Watch me ignite the world, leaving no shadow. The soul of the street, the voice of the people, the sound that you seek. I'm the energy, the vibe, the feeling you crave, the music that moves, the spirit that saves. I'm Carney's ride. I'm charged up, wired, full of energy. Unleashing the beast, setting my soul free. Can't contain this power, it's overflowing. Watch me ignite the world, leaving no shadow. I'm Carney's ride. Booking riders, that's it, that's all. I hope that you had a ball. Until next time, Carney's ride.